I have wanted to go back and revisit the Jennie Wade House for years. Literal years.
So much great history in the Jennie Wade House. It was truly an honor to be able to spend a little bit of time in there.
And this time we had a very special guest.
As far as working with Heather, something that we definitely look forward to. She's been a friend of ours on Instagram for a while and takes amazing photos, and it's really excellent to get the chance to meet her and work with her.
It was really cool to be able to share this incredible piece of Civil War history with Heather. The house is known to be haunted not so much by Jennie herself, even though she died so tragically and suddenly in the kitchen there, but by her father James, who wasn't the nicest man in life. He wasn't in the picture when Jennie was killed and wasn't for several years before because his wife had him committed to the local county almshouse for being, quote, very insane, unquote. Well, we had a moment at the beginning of the night. Ryan went to the basement.
So the basement is haunted by James Wade, they say, Jennie's father. Other than the creepy vibe of having a mannequin of Jennie laying there on a bed in the corner, I would say it was an old basement just like any other. Didn't really feel any strange energies or anything like that down there. It was very benign. See, we only have a millimeter to check for latent EMF. We're not going to sit and talk to it. So I figured it'd be a great time to do a little sweep in there, see what sort of power we had going. There's very, very little as far as power in the house, and the millimeter definitely reflected that. So the direct link yielded no weird voices, and I think that's a good thing personally, because that thing doesn't pick up a whole lot of radio. So when something does happen, as I've stated before, it makes it a little weirder. But then we may have gotten a slight little EVP on our recorder once I handed it over to Amy. Here, you try. Hit record.
All right. We would just really like to hear from or be able to communicate with someone who once lived in this house. We just want to speak with you. We're not even sure if we can.
You remember that crazy guy that climbed on top of this bed over here? Did you really touch him?
Shall we listen?
Sure.
We would just really like to hear from or be able to communicate with someone who once lived in this house. You don't even have to be Georgia or Jennie. What about anyone from the town? Anyone who lived here? 63. That was a voice outside. Yep.
Can't even hear him on there.
Do you remember the war?
Can I just rewind it a second? Let me just watch the seconds here.
You think you heard something?
A little? I thought I heard it or something.
What about anyone from the town? Anyone who lived here in 63? 63. 63. 63.
Right there.
Maybe?
Did you really touch him?
I guess not.
Shall we listen? Sure.
Darn it. Nothing I can pick out, but there was definitely like a little... something I would want to put headphones on.
Yeah. Shall we see the rest of the place?
Yeah, let's head up. Alright. Other haunts of the home actually include reports of children who had stayed at the orphanage across the street and hid from the evil, mean matron over there in the Jennie Wade House. But since it's been a tourist attraction since 1905, and so much has not been changed at all, it kind of seems as though the environment itself provides what kind of paranormal activity people can get and have gotten over the years. The tragic story of Jennie is that morning as she kneaded dough at a dough tray that still sits in the kitchen. A Confederate sharpshooter shot through 2 doors and got her right under the left shoulder blade, lodged in her body into her heart, and the shot killed her instantly. Those 2 doors and those bullet holes and all the other bullet holes that hit the side of that brick house are still there. It's incredible and it's very tragic. There's even a bullet hole in the bedpost next door where Jennie's sister and newborn son were laying.
Oh, I got goosebumps.
First time.
A century-old legend states that if you stick your ring finger through the inner door's bullet hole, you'll receive a proposal for marriage within 6 months.
That's the bullet hole?
That's the one.
Come on over, Heather.
Do it. Put your finger in the hole.
So I'll meet my true love?
It has to be your ring finger.
Oh, that's...
Yes.
This okay.
Really feel the love.
I'm feeling the love.
You've done it. You've participated in the legend.
Okay, so
All right,
you lead
Ryan,
away.
you're gonna see another side, but it's gonna look a whole lot like that
We just
side.
on that side?
Yes, but just upstairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a whole more downstairs?
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh yeah, you told me that before you went over the I'm delirious.
Watch your step on brickwork.
Yeah, watch.
I think the millimeter is making noise.
It sounds like it is.
I mean, there's definitely a little bit of a draft right here. I'm telling you, this was a...
Original wavy glass. So when the soldiers took her body upstairs, there was already a hole in the wall from a missile. And so they used the butts of their guns to try to break this hole a lot bigger to get her body through.
Wait, so this is broken from when she was carried?
Well, they've cleaned it up and broken a little more to make it more of a door, but there was a hole there big enough for her family, which was her mom, her brother, another small child, her sister, and the baby, and her body to get through. And at least 2 soldiers helped carry her body through here.
I was stunned by the bullet holes that are still left in the windowsills and the walls and whatnot in there. Really takes you back. It really makes it all hit home, if you will.
I'm getting vibes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, I have chills like all over right now.
I walked through there, I definitely felt it too. Got a .2 on the mel right around you. Swing away. .2 whenever I bring it near you. .3.
I feel, I have goosebumps. It feels like somebody's grabbing this arm and like they're wrapping around me almost. Ooh, I'm getting major goosebumps. Ooh, are you guys getting that at all?
Nope.
Nope.
I can't lie.
I won't say that I don't feel a little charge. I get spikes all over the place, so I don't really know what that means. She's feeling the goosebumps. We're getting big spikes. It's interesting. So Heather felt goosebumps when we were upstairs, and I was able to confirm that there was some EMF around her. What that means, I really can't say, but very interesting.
Hiding.
Is that Jenny? Are you here with us?
Can you tell us what happened up here? Why is the wall broken? They're hiding.
I heard hiding.
Yeah.
Who are you hiding from?
Are you hiding from the Confederates? The rebels?
That was a little weird.
That was.
Do you think we're hiding up here from someone? Or are you hiding from us?
I was hiding. Yes, we know you were hiding. Who are you hiding from? Do you know what year it is? 2020. Jenny, what were you doing when you got shot?
I almost tried to help, but it was like... Maybe we should go into the other room.
Take it. So we decided to use the SB7 Spirit Box, and we're trying to get away from using that open air and on our investigations because of the, all the radio that thing picks up. But there were a few weird things that came through that, we can't say are paranormal and we can't say aren't.
Well, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Heather Steele. I heard welcome. Well, thank you for the warm welcome. I'm very happy to be here with you guys tonight. With you folks. We're here to help.
Like there's something behind me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't like having my back to this doorway.
Who's behind Ryan? Can you tell us your name?
Was that a no?
Who gave us the warm welcome?
You think you'd be able to show yourself? Yourself?
I heard a little kid laugh or something.
Yeah.
Weird. Maybe something's messing with us. There's not supposed to be any kids in here. Are there kids in here?
That's actually some of the reports. Our kids.
Where's the toy box?
I hear I took it, or it was like a man's voice.
That was a low voice.
It was a low voice.
And I have battery, like, dropping
Really?
as I'm standing here.
Mine's still
I'm
good.
getting major
And I was feeling
goosebumps.
more than you.
I have.
Ew, now I'm getting goosebumps. What's that? That's weird.
Are you standing with us right now? Can you repeat that? Are you standing with us right now?
I want to say Jenny.
I heard I did, or... Are you still hiding?
That was kind of an angry, weird noise again.
Where's your favorite place to hide in the house?
That's that weird.
That was an angry one again. Or is something warning us that we should be hiding? Do we need to hide?
What the fuck was that? You just gave me goosebumps.
Who are you, sir?
Did you say, are you Ryan?
He's
Possibly.
definitely Ryan.
We're gonna find out later.
Oh,
What the heck is
That's
that?
not radio.
That's not radio. No, that's extremely deep.
I think it's
that
this
was
room.
the welcome.
That's interesting.
Was,
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
low voice. I feel it more in this room, and I don't tend to feel things, but I just walked through that doorway and it just went all.
I know it's.
And I don't get that shit. Yeah, I don't.
Man.
It's hard for me to pay attention to that, you know, and like
Right.
feel validated, but it
Well,
felt.
there's. I'll tell you what. There's EMF
Rather
up
the
here.
angry
Whether
voice.
it's paranormal or not, I can't say, but there's energy up here for sure. It's been documented now.
I'm not sure that whatever haunts the Jennie Wade House is or was able to communicate through those open air devices easily. And as much as we tried with the direct link, that just didn't seem to be the way we were going to get any interaction. And while I wish we could have sat there in a perfectly silent environment, to this day that house is in a very central location, and the noise contamination from people outside means we just couldn't conduct a very silent investigation.
That's a bright light. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let's go night vision.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, you can hear them a lot.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. If we do this again.
Yeah, you might as well turn that thing on because there's a lot of voices.
Yeah, go
Alright,
for
so
it.
Start it up then.
We
Yeah.
got some noise contamination, so. Guess what this spirit box does?
What?
Starts at 88.1, not 76.1.
Huh.
So it's all the FM frequencies. The old one didn't do that. It's very unfortunate that the new SB7s don't have the 76 to 88.1 range on them anymore because there's no FM radio on those bands pretty much. And our new one doesn't include those bands. We used to go wherever we get a voice within that range. It would be more interesting to us. However, now it's just going through all the FM bands, and its credibility really needs to be looked at as a viable device in paranormal research. Not saying nothing, just
Amy lost the old one.
we left our old spirit box at a cemetery.
At least it's in
We
a
did proud.
cemetery.
Whoa. That was over like 4 sweeps.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to leave soon, so we're gonna say goodbye.
Should hit up the other room and see the floorboard.
Goodbye.
Thanks for chatting.
If you did talk to us, I really appreciate that I got to hear from you. I know it took a lot of energy, and I know somebody was afraid of us. But thank you for taking the time to talk with us.
Something was going on upstairs for sure.
I got chills.
Did that say healthcare?
Perhaps, or don't care. We will find out.
Yeah, we'll slow this down and listen to it, but
Yeah, there's some interesting stuff here.
It's the other side of the house, the apartment that didn't belong to Georgia McClellan during the battle, that has the display case full of letters from Jennie, a missile that hit the house,
Including a floorboard that, holds her blood. And I don't know if that contributes to hauntings or if it doesn't. But it certainly does, it does something to me and everyone else who sees it when you're in there investigating. Because suddenly you're able to make the link in your mind, and it gets a little creepier.
Right, is there a draft right here? It is so, right here, is there a draft? It's so freaking cold right here.
no. Well, you're under a vent, but there's nothing coming out of that vent
Yeah.
at all. Oh, is it the fireplace?
Could be.
Oh yeah, it could be, we travel.
There's like nothing there though. There's nothing coming out of that.
That's plugged.
Yeah. God, I can't believe that's there.
Jennie, your blood is in this room. Are you still attached to that?
Come say hello. It's okay. You don't have to be scared. Here, I'll set it down. Feels like the safe side to me.
I know, it feels comfy.
This is like
You can
very
live in here.
nominal feeling. Upstairs is a little freaking weird.
I think we should try the spirit box one last time.
Yeah, let's try it one last time.
Oh, alright. Alright, well. How come you went by Jennie instead of Ginny?
Did Jennie make you sound like a kid?
When was the last time you saw your boyfriend?
Even that's getting quiet in here.
Oh, that was that man's voice again. Are there any soldiers outside of these walls?
Can you see us right now? What's that in here? Can you see us? Can you hear us? I'm really sorry you were the only civilian killed at this battle. Alright, to anybody who's been with us, who can hear us or see us, or is aware of us, thank you. Very little.
Okay. Feel pretty good about it.
This is a weird room.
Yes, it is. We decided to call it a night at that point. Really cool to get the chance to be inside of there. Really cool to be able to see that wonderful history and some not so wonderful history, but its significance can't be understated in the history of the Battle of Gettysburg.
While I didn't get to experience a direct interaction from or with something that I couldn't identify that maybe was Jennie or someone else who was part of the battle or part of the 1860s, I loved being able to investigate that house again and to spend time with Heather, who knows her craft so well.
This was a great start to our long weekend in Gettysburg, with many more places to explore and investigate to come.
No, that wasn't the only place we were able to investigate that night.
So I hope you guys continue to watch this series. We're sure had fun filming it and having fun making it.